All right. Trial some 3 a.m. Studios, Project Sandstorm. Uh, your clock is showing like 1:30, not 3. Very disappointed. Eh, my sounds are kind of low. I would, either put like a black outline around this, the yellow over the white peach parchment, ever so slightly washed out. Like I can still read it, obviously, but this is I don't want to say much harder, but at least 1 point harder to read than this is, and harder to read than this is. So, all right, once again, excuse me. I'm going to play from the start. Not going to try to do your level selects. We're going to assume it goes through in order. Just a little nitpicky thing, cool background, all that fun stuff. Still got Windows mouse. Give me something more themed. I could probably wait for next month. Greetings, traveler. Head to the first guy to talk to him. I see we're already under fire. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's trying to do a weapon trail, huh? So it looks like you have it. I don't understand why it's not working fully, but in the end, what you're going to want to do is only activate it during the swing animation. You're not going to want it during run and all that stuff, because else you're going to get this garbage. Yeah. So you just want it active during swings. Like I said, if you really want to help this out a lot, play with taking some of these house prefabs, the light prefabs, and just tilt them a few degrees. But no big deal. Next dialogue. Hello, traveler. The village has been overrun by bandits. I see you have a sword and shield. I sure do. Use your right mouse to block, left mouse to attack. Super nitpicky. I go left to right, so I would tell them about left first, then right, but no big deal. Health bar in the background flying around. You can use Q to select equipment or use the scroll wheel. So my assumption is I shouldn't see these already. I can't scroll wheel between them. And I shouldn't see these already because I hover over bow and I don't have a bow. So those should probably be gone right now. And hopefully I don't see them. But once you get this weapon trail thing working nicely, do what your lock-on does. But once you get your weapon trail working, do the same thing for the enemies. Only just, whoa! What just happened? I want to assume I was really close to the enemies, and when that one enemy died, you spawned a power-up. For some reason, the power-up shot me in the air. Or once I kill it, again, you should have icons or something of other people you're supposed to talk to. Either that, or the way I've seen this in several games all the time, the way you guys have collision on your enemies and your characters is a capsule. And somehow, if that capsule, if the tops and bottoms, the roundness of the capsule, so to speak, start overlapping, they'll shoot each other up in the air. Thanks for defeating the band. No problem, buddy. So I can't move, good, but I can still attack and stuff. But there's some walls blocking the path. There's a dispenser that drops red bombs. You pick up by getting close, pressing F, place on the F, and throw. Hold F for 1 second. I like to see those. I'd like to see that flag raise up and turn red. So just again to talk about open spaces. I know you want a fight area. That's cool, but like, and I'm not saying you have to do it in this area. This is just an example. You know, you can have like a cart overturned right here, and a few more boxes piled up here, and another cart, two carts, a pile of hay on fire. That way, from a top-down view, it's just not like an open box square. It's got some parts in the middle of the block line of sight, so to speak. Once you get the art, you don't have like a big. It's a dispenser, so you don't have a big bomb icon or something like that. What you should probably do, even for just placeholder right now, is when the bomb blows up, create a sphere and scale it up to the size of the area of damage, and also scale it up to the speed of how long that damage effect would last, how long the damage volume would last. Picture when I blow this up, you're spawning a sphere and you're killing anything in around it. Just basically display that sphere. Or is that what I'm seeing around it right now? I apologize. Maybe that's what I'm seeing as a debug sphere, but I would also do it with an effect that kind of matches because you don't actually see it happen right there. It's hard to see that sphere. I still don't have bow. There's something right there. I popped up. You just got to work on these flying enemies. I'll tell you a little trick with weapon trails. So obviously you have probably either a white texture or basically no texture on it. So it's just displays a smudge, a smear of white, because it's how it's based off the ribbon is being created. So what you can do is you'll have to look it up. It's pretty easy to make. You might be able to find one. Talk to me if you can't do it. If you want to do it and you can't do it, or maybe you can get one of your artists to do it next month. But look into distortion shader, distortion material, and basically just put distortion on as the weapon trail material. And what will happen is, while you won't really see a color per se, you can maybe add a little bit of white, a little bit of gray, so it's barely there. But rather than seeing a color, what you will see is basically, you see it in a lot of games, a clear swipe with a little bit of distortion. So whatever pixels are behind that distorted ribbon will get distorted and it'll look like you're cutting through air and stuff like that. Looks a little bit cooler. And just as an example, that's what they'll do for other games. Like you can do that with your bomb. You put it down, that sphere that comes out that I talked about, put the distortion shader on that sphere, and then what will happen is, as it blows up, the images, the pixels behind that sphere will get distorted and warped a little bit as that sphere animates, and then once it's gone, it all returns back to normal. There's games will do that with like shockwaves from moves. You can actually do that with bullets. That's another thing. Like say you had bullets, you can even do that on your arrows. Have a little bitty weapon trail on your arrows. Now, because it might be harder to see them on your arrows because they're fast and small, but technically you can do it. And then you can put a little distortion on that. And if you were to pause or slow mo the game and catch it just right, you would see this little streak coming off the arrow with a little bit of distortion on the background. And, that's kind of cool. I can't remember the exact game I played, but like if you can look at, I know Warhammer does it. One of the first person, third person ones. But basically, as you're shooting, you can pause the game and you can see the ribbon with a little smoke effect on it, but with distortion on it also. In some games, especially from first person, you can see the ribbon go out, and based on the parameters of the ribbon, if you move while the ribbon is still active, you'll see it twist to stay camera oriented. And so what I would do is kind of like adventure games is maybe up in the top right hand corner is just give your overall current objective. Get to the end of the level. Maybe you have smaller objectives in between, like hey, blow up the door, shoot the crystals. That way, when they get here, they kind of they're constantly reminded of what to do. Oh, by the barn, pick it up. Yep. All right. And now I should be able to do that. I got a mouse wheel. Cool. Left mouse button. I can't fire. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Like we talked about before, these crystals are kind of tiny. I would probably 1, 2, almost 9 times the size. A little bit bigger. Maybe give them a little emissive map so they fake kind of glow. Anything cool and hidden in here? Maybe it'd be neat, just because it's kind of open and empty, and I'm shooting these things. Maybe introduce me to, like maybe you can have 1 or 2 melee guys kind of defending the houses, and maybe you can have 1 and 2 ranged guys up there to kind of introduce me to the ranged guys, or maybe 2 ranged guys and 1 melee guy in here, just to kind of mess with me a little bit. Probably, I'm going to guess same thing in here. But maybe you want to up, maybe there's just 1 archer in here and maybe more in here. Again, you're kind of ramping up. Or maybe in here I would just have a few more melee guys. Maybe 1 ranged guy on the roof and like 2 or 3 melee guys in here. Hiya! Throwing is kind of hard and awkward. It's not hard, it's just awkward and hard to get it to where you want to go because it rolls around. And so that's actually a good little example of your collision stuff that might be going on with the enemies and player flying in the air. It's like I put it down, and it's cool, but it wants to bounce. It's because somehow after it's getting laid on the ground, it's activating and now it's trying to determine all these the collision from front and side and getting popped out. It's kind of come out a little bit, and the other part is if I do it early, okay, didn't do it there. I thought the player would catch it and move with the player, but it seemed fine. So let's try a little bit further out. Okay, cool. So what also, if you guys, I can't tell if you're doing this, if you plan on having like the door to take 3 bombs to blow up or 1, and the first one I was just missing. First 2 or 3 I was missing. If that's the case, you're going to use multiple. Is make sure you deal with, think about, talk with the artist, and come up with a door with damaged states. Once I find a door again, there's a door. I mean, obviously, you just have a bunch of debug textures on it, but you can have the door with its bar going across, and maybe you hit it once and the bar breaks, so maybe you hit it again and a few panels are peeling out, and then the third one it blows apart. And I can even talk to your artist and talk to you guys about how you can have destructible door animations if you wish. Pretty easy to do. You got the grappling hook. Like I would do like some kind of pop up to show that. That way when you get new items in the world, you know what you're getting. So you got your icons. I mean, again, another placeholder, but just for future reference, you know, these two real nice. This one it disappears on me because of the background, no white, just transparent. So I was not paying attention. I'm not sure if that's where I'm supposed to go. I can't get back over there. But I guess it was blocked from the other side and I had to go that way. Okay. Again, just as a gamer, I don't like having to go first person to do this stuff. This should just be able to do it all third person. I think. Like I could have my reticle right now. Look up, see the thing, hit left mouse, and go up to it. Because you go first person, you shoot, and then like even if I let go, you go back to third person on me. So. So kind of sniping we can do, can we? I don't even see the red guys up there. Oh, I see them. Alright. What I think would be neat, I can send you a picture of it, or an article. The Hitchcock effect, basically. Or actually, you don't even really need to do that on this. What I would do is just while I'm charging, never mind, you're already doing it. Never mind. Maybe you can have it zoom in a bit more. Where are you at? There you are. Like I just bing, won't go up. No, now my assumption is that could be just a technical issue and you're having troubles in third person. So be it. But I would still look into trying to get that. Where'd he go? Make sure something like a button like this is much more noticeable. But I'm assuming now there's one on that side that I didn't do. Like maybe you have big gears or big levers here that help it. Okay. Again, just kind of telling me where to go. Not where to go, but kind of overall. A basic objective. But it's kind of alright. Now get to the main temple. So I'm not even in yet. Let's see if I can aggro him / defeat him / attack him. Doesn't look like it. Right, that's good. But you have this is where the door slams on me. So what I would have to do, because this is your boss or something like that, right? Is have that door close, game save, and then have the boss like aggro, like say something again, like, you know, I'm coming to get you, then start his routine. You guys still gotta fix your combat combo. Because obviously, if you just have one attack, you're doing it alright. But once I do two, like that, like you don't even finish the first one. Now I just did 3 on accident. So you really have to get your timing windows set down, because they just kind of clip through each other and cancel and override each other. Like I said, another idea you might have is like maybe some phases to that boss. Because if this is the end, the boss is kind of easy. Maybe he has some phases, so the first phase you just kind of fight him. Or maybe the first phase he sends out, like he's just up in the back somewhere and he kind of sends out a wave of people. You kill a wave of people, then maybe he comes out and then you get him down to like 50% life, and then maybe he calls a wave of people, so you fight him and a wave of people. Okay, so obviously that wasn't the end. But I already have my stuff, but you have them here again. I don't know why, but whatever. Hello again. Sometimes you may find enemies armored with rocks. They can't be damaged until you break their armor. Use bombs over there to explode it. Okay. This area is a little bright. I'd like to see it a decent amount darker. So he wants me to take him out with the bombs, right? Give me 1 second to pause. Alrighty, sorry about that. I had some company show up. Alright, what am I doing? I'm killing rock dudes. So obviously, you're going to want to make these pink peach blocks look like previous assets that require breaking. Again, if you're going to require multiple bombs to break, make sure that there's a visual indication that life is being lost, so to speak, that damage is being dealt to it. Because I don't like, even right here, it looks like that debug volume that I'm assuming is the damage volume is there. It just they're really slow throw. But how is a player intended to damage this guy without getting damaged? Because you walk so slow and he's always, running up on you to try to... Then he kicks it away. Like, you probably shouldn't have that bomb easily kicked / rolled around. He's just always up on me. Maybe because he's a rock guy, and when you have the other ones later on, because they're wearing armor, maybe they're slightly slower. And he just kicked it away. We're playing soccer now. Either that or you just gotta make that damage volume way bigger. One. Higher. That hit me, not him. Like, is there a way I can stun him or something? Like, I can't even... After he kicks it away, I can't even run in front of it to get it. And he just hit me while I'm doing stuff. He just kicked it away. Like, as a gamer, I'm getting annoyed. He just kicked it away. I've seen Jose do it, so I know you can do it. It's just, wow. Where's he at? What kind of throw was that? Like, I think part of what you guys are doing is, like, trying to use physics as soon as it leaves and does stuff, but sometimes physics, while it can be fun and random, sometimes at random isn't fun. Because then it does stuff like this to where I aim right at him and it throws to the left. Oh! Come on, come down. 1, 2. Oh, I got it! I got it. Get out of here. So make sure you guys add a sound and effect for picking up a health icon, a health pickup, because like I assumed he dropped one and I just went to full health, but I didn't even see it drop. Weapon trail is looking different here. Hey. Oh, there he is. Now what? Oh, do I have to do this? Yeah, some way you gotta tell them bite the braziers. You know, again, that could be a little objective that pops up in the top right when you get to this section. Hey, like the Brazers to continue. There's just something to help lead them on. Make sure they know what they're doing, they're trying to do. Ooh. Hey. Just looking at your health icon right now, I would have them spin a little bit, like slowly rotate. Again, I would not have them pick up if I'm at full health. And something else you guys can do, same thing with life. Okay, at least you have that. They say you like flash the health and mana bar when you're, on the last cast, about to be out of health or about to be out of mana. Kind of like a warning. Rather than out of mana, low on mana, low on health, that type of stuff. Hey. Oh, hi. This is the glider. Whenever you're falling, press V to open your glider. Gliding costs mana, so keep that in mind. Now go up those stairs and try gliding. Alright. This guy's huge. So with these things, if you have any other kind of wind tunnels, I guess, that go in different directions, what I would do is maybe have little arrows or little particles inside of it that go in the direction that the wind current is going in. Press E to interact, and it's still floating around. Will you automatically do it? Okay. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could just look at them and hit the left mouse. I wish I didn't have to aim. So where do we go now? Because they should kind of lead them or kind of show them a little bit. They can't be where I just came from. Can it? Oh, I guess it can't. Sorry about that. And I assume I'm supposed to go through there. So why is this blue icy light? What's it like down here? Okay. I'm not sure if you told them, but somewhere you gotta, let them know that they can burn stuff down. he has ice armor, the chili. So, like I mentioned the other day, what I would do is use the same rock model on your that you're using for your armor, but put that blue shader on it. This is the other problem with this one. Is like it forces me to stand still, and he just runs up and hits me. Maybe I can get away with doing it once. We're there yet? Oh. Alright, now I gotta get inside. Get that. I need a sprint. No way. Not only that, the sometimes when they're not moving a lot, it's hard to see those blue particles on them. So the blue models will really help out a lot. The other cool thing you can do is, you know, same thing with the rocks. Once you blow them up or blow off the ice armor, you can like basically detach the pieces and let physics take over and fall to the ground. All right, we got some fans going on here. Not 100% sure why there's 3 of them. Maybe you just gotta hit all 3. Go faster. No, not sure if I'm going the right way. This one? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, maybe not? Yeah. What just happened? Oh. My mana, I probably wouldn't pay attention. I don't know why my... Oh, this is the one. Yeah, so you're going to want to move me out more. And then let the player basically get to about here. Enter, and then activate the boss. I'm assuming... Can't go on this stuff? Okay. I'm assuming I'm supposed to beat him with fire? Okay, see him getting smaller. It's hard to hit him. The way you have this little ledge right here to help get up, you should probably have that in all of them. Oh, okay. Maybe he should do stuff like behind him. So you kind of, if you were to do this, you got to kind of do this type of thing. Run around. He might be a little fast if you're jumping all around like that. The other thing you might want to do is to prevent the player from doing this and catching him, is have a wall a little bit in front of him constantly. You can't interact with him from the opposite way. The idea is you don't have to do it. There's got to be a better way to do something to him. This is probably easiest. Or wait for him to hit a waypoint. Slow down, swing. No. I like this actually. See, and even if you didn't want this, but like this seems kind of cheesy. Again, if he was like maybe spawning some things behind him and I couldn't get close enough, if he was always staying a good 15 yards away, but then placing things that would cause me to do this. Maybe you want to do something to give the player some help. Because this seems... That's a move. So I would probably just wall this off. Hey. Okay. 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 There. Well, these things are still bouncing around. They don't have health. Oh, I can't go up there yet. Oh. So it looked like he got up there early, and he was taking damage from his own fire. Yes, I know. You can probably put the name in the health bar. Watch these things kill me now. I feel like even this one, deactivate the lasers to... Maybe step one, deactivate the lasers. So they kind of like, oh, okay, now I gotta start figuring out how to do this stuff. Hello, traveler. Ice rod to reach him, find a way to ice you. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. get that. What I have? I'm gonna pretend I don't have it. I don't know how I got it already. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That was that one. Is this supposed to deactivate anything? Yes. Really? Threw it that far away, or just got right next to it, then didn't do anything? Cool, you showed that. I go and grab the thing. It's not here. Did I accidentally grab it? Like when I just ran up to it? Ding. What's up, buddy? Good, you have it. Ice Rise from a fire rod has a nice ability, freeze water, but only for a short time, so be careful. Also, if you charge it up, it might launch a special attack. Finally, you can use it to slow enemies down. Good luck. Okay. Okay. So here's the other thing. You have those ice guys earlier. And to notify the player that they have the ice armor, you put those blue particle effects on them. Then this guy was fire, so I shot him with the blue to then get rid of his fire armor, I'm assuming. But then he had the blue effect, like he had blue armor. So my immediate thought was, now I need to use fire again. But I assumed that wasn't the case, so. Alright, let's see if he actually takes damage. No, I assume I have to use the ice thing. Okay. Okay, I used it. So now he has the, what you guys have the equivalent of ice armor on now. That's another reason I do the rock stuff a little easier. Boop. My biggest issue with this section is just the timer of the water timer. Other than that, we do this. I've been hitting the ice the whole time. Wait, what just happened? What? I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Obviously I was. Yeah, you probably want to let the player know the stairs moved. I didn't realize that. Why is that there? I didn't realize the stairs were what changed. Now I get to play what? I can't move. Do I have to re-get this? Okay. Oh, that's that other door. No, I thought that was. So apparently you can freeze the water while you're underwater and it doesn't do damage to you. Actually, right? Nope. Maybe you can look into sounds of like ice cracking as a. Are you kidding me? Ice cracking as a sound for when it's about to run out. And as you just seen, I would probably have it to where if I basically shoot it again, it resets the timer on me. I thought that's what it did, but it was doing that in the other areas where I would just run around nonstop. We'll double check. I don't trust you guys. Like, this is what was messing with me. I didn't realize it. This thaw. Okay. I have to go back around. Oh, but is there a way to... Doesn't look like it. The green crystal, anything special? Oh, now it shows up. I don't know how I just got it to show up real quickly. There it is. So you might want to work, just make sure you have this, because I thought I had to go back around, because it wasn't showing up before. Again, somehow letting know the stairs, so hey, you're done here, go back. Good morning or evening. Good job. He needs rush boots. Hold shift to charge them, clear these gaps. You have Knight Rider. Pass it over there, good luck. Alright. Sorry, I partly forgot how to use this. I just didn't charge it. Did you talk to me about going through stuff? I don't recall. Yeah, hey, I hear you. Can I just hit this from here? What is hitting me? What? I don't. What's happening? Ah. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. Too far. Oh. And how is that supposed to work? Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know what's going on there. Cheat? Nope. Alright, good. So, obvious issue with, respawning. I can just fight from up here. I don't mean to be real cheesy with it, but I just don't feel like falling and dying a lot right now. You see the mechanic? Like I said, oh my goodness, what I would do probably is have maybe the outer ring. You can just run around, and some pieces are their own little pillars. The other thing you can do is maybe have like a bunch of pillars, and then over time they slowly fall down, collapse. It's hard to see that he's about to do this crazy, this consistent pow pow pow. And obviously fighting up here really makes it less, a little bit less. It looked like I killed him. It played the cutscene, but he was still shooting at me, so at the end of that, that big blue projectile came out at me. Okay. Got the portal. Go out in style. Loading. Alright. 3 a.m. A.m. So the thing you're missing here, really, is you beat the game. What happened? Hey, congratulations! You beat the game. You saved the village. Do some kind of little ending thing like that. Yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns or any of those pieces. If you want me to play through more or look at anything else. If not, good luck. Keep at it. Almost there.